Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see how to create a question paper and print a question paper. Dear teachers, you have to log in using your user ID and password. Whenever you find time, you can create the question paper and keep. So I'm just going to create one sample question paper. This will be your home page. When you scroll down, you will see an option called academics. You have to click that. And inside academics, you have various options which will be helpful for you to teach in classrooms. Here you will see an option called My Test. You have to click that. In My Test, you will see three different things. Number one, scheduled test. Number two, test repository. And number three, reports. Okay. To create a question paper, whenever you wish to create a question paper, you have to go to test repository. So we will be using this test repository to create a question paper and print it. Okay, let me show you. So I'm just clicking on test repository. In test repository, you can see the already created question papers. All the question papers will be here. To create a new question paper, you have to click create test. So you can read the instruction and then you can click next. Okay, here you have to give a proper name for the test. So I'm just going to give unit 1 chapter wise test, and I'm going to include 3 subjects: maths, science, social. This is a unique name. You can give whatever name you want. If you are going to conduct only maths test, you can give it as maths unit 1 test, science unit 1 test, so on. I'm just going to combine all the 3 subjects, so I'm just giving us unit 1 chapter wise test. So this will be for CBSE students, and I'm going to create it for grade 10. So whichever grade you want to create, that you have to select it here properly, because this question paper will be available only for grade 10. So you have to be clear for which standard you are going to create the question paper. Okay. After selecting the grade, you have to give the total number of questions. You can give maximum of 160 questions. In OMR, we can accompany 160 questions, so you can use it maximum. But right now I am going to give only 30 questions. I am going to give 10 questions from maths, 10 questions from science, and 10 questions from social. So I am going to create 30 questions with 30 marks. And the test type, you should always select the test type as mock. Okay. So whenever you are going to combine different subject, you have to select it as mock. Okay. We are not going to give it as a school test. We are going to select it as mock test. Okay. So 30 mark, we are going to set up a question paper with 30 questions for 30 mark, and we are going to combine maths, science and social. After that, you need to click next. Here you will be creating this section. For example, usually in question paper we'll have part 1, part 2, part 3, like that. This is your choice. You can give it as per your requirement, but right now I'm going to give maths, science and social. So my question paper is going to have 3 different parts: maths, science and social. Maths for 10 marks, science for 10 marks, and social for 10 marks. So I have covered 30 questions here. You can see I have created 3 different parts: maths, science and social. And for maths, 10 questions, 10 and 10. So 30 questions I have covered here. This is your requirement. Based on your need, you can set up the question paper. You can create it for 25, 25, 25 or 50, 50, 50. This is all completely customizable. Based on your requirement, you can give. This name is also based on, you can give part 1, part 2, part 3, or section 1, section 2, section 3. This is up completely your need. Okay. Here you can see maths, it's 10, and science 10 and social 10. Okay, and you can also observe that everything is in red color. Red means we have just created the model and we have not added questions yet. Okay, now we are going to add the questions. To add the questions, you have to click this three dots. In three dots you have option called add question. You have to click that. Here you will be, it's max, right? So you have to select the chapter max, and in chapter wise I'm going to select chapter 1. When I select chapter 1, I could see all the subtopics related to it. Okay, whichever subtopic you want, you can select. Okay, I'm going to select MLP revisiting a rational number subtopic. Okay, and complexity also you can select based on the requirement. Right now I'm going to give select all. So my questions paper will be a mixed type. So multiple choice question, and you have to click get question. You have to wait for 1 minute, 1 second. Okay, so the questions will get loaded here. You can add the questions by clicking this plus icon. Okay, you can add the question. You can, as a teacher, you can just go through the question. If you're okay with the question, you can add the question. If you're not okay, you can just skip off. For example, if you don't want this question, you can also remove it from the question paper. So this is how we will be adding the questions. So whenever you add, you can see, right, 7 by 10. So we have selected 7 question, 9 questions. We have 9 questions under this topic. So I am again selecting another topic, and I am clicking get question. From this topic I am selecting 1 question. So 10 by 10, I have selected 10 questions. So if you want 20 questions or 100 questions, you can select it. Okay, you can also click this to select all the questions. So now 10 by 10, my question selection is done. As a next step, you have to click next. Here, if you want to provide negative marking for the students, you can give here. But right now I am not going to give negative marking. Negative marking means if it is correct, they will get 1 mark. If it is wrong, they will get minus that particular mark which you have mentioned in the box. Right now I am not giving any negative mark, so I am just clicking create. So you can see, right, it have turned into green. Green means this content is ready. Same way you have to select it for science and social. So 3 dots, add question. You have to select the science. It's a unit 1, so unit 1. Subtopic, I am going to select, we have n number of subtopic. You can select the subtopic all, get question. So here I am instead of clicking this, I am going to click select all. So 10 questions added. All the question under this subtopic will get added. You can simply give next, create. So this is also ready. Same way I am going to add for social. For social, unit 1. I'm just selecting select all. So 10 question it's available. You can also, as a teacher, subject teacher, you can also go through the question. If you're not comfortable or satisfied with the question, you can remove it and you can add the questions from some other topic. So right now I'm just adding it. No negative marks, so I'm just clicking create. So my question paper is ready now. So everything is green, so everything is perfect. I can print my question paper now. So once this step is done, you have to click on this test repository once again. So you will see the test which I have created now. See here, unit 1 chapter wise question. It is for grade 10th. I have created on the date. And here you have 2 options. Number 1, it's not scheduled and it's not published. Whenever you want to print the question paper, you have to publish it. Okay, to publish it is very easy. You have to click the 3 dot and you have to click publish button. Yes, so it is published. Now the question paper is ready for printing. Whenever you want to print, you have to simply click on the test name. It will be in blue color, so you have to just click on the test name. Okay, here you will see all the consolidated report, answer key, total question, everything. You can download it as a document format, or you can directly print it. I am just going to directly print. In print also it is asking for option without key, with key, answer key, everything. So you need not worry, you can just select without answer key. So this is how our question paper looks. See here, the school name, unit, everything is ready. So with 30 question, you can also see max for 10 marks, and then science for 10 marks, and social for 10 marks. If you are giving us part 1, part 2, part 3, same subject also, it's not a problem. It will come as part 1, part 2, part 3. It is completely customizable, and it is up to the teacher's requirement. Subject teachers can create your own question paper. You can even combine multiple units together. For example, you can conduct first 3 units max for 100 marks, 35 from unit 1, 35 from unit 2, and 30 from unit 3. Like that you can create. So I am just downloading, and I am just clicking save. So here you can give a proper name, unit 1 grade 10 question paper. It will be downloaded in PDF form. Yes. This is how a teacher can create a question paper. So it is a simple step. You can follow these steps and you can create your own question paper. After creating the question paper, you will be scheduling it. Whenever you are going to conduct the exam, you have to schedule it. That we will show you in next video. Thank you.